Many call it reckless. Some call it brilliant. But everyone agrees this fight is dangerous. Mike Tyson, well into his 50s but still carrying the thunder in his fists, has agreed to face Jake Paul. A fighter more than 30 years younger, faster, and eager to carve out his place in history. For Tyson, it's a test of whether age can truly slow down instinct. Whether his killer mindset and years of experience can still triumph over youth. For Jake Paul, it's the riskiest gamble of his career. One clean punch from Tyson could undo everything he has built. Critics question whether this fight should even happen, while fans around the world are counting the days to see the result of this wild experiment. Is this the moment Tyson reclaims his throne, or the night Jake Paul proves he belongs at the highest level? What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe for notifications! The year 2022 was a very busy one for Jake Paul. A lot of ups and downs. A lot of ups, professionally. A lot of downs, personally. But all that is now water under the bridge, and Jake Paul is looking ahead to what could be his biggest professional challenge yet. A professional challenge, not against another young YouTube boxer or NBA player, but against the one and only Mike Tyson. But how did this match come about? Well, after Jake Paul defeated Tyron Woodley for the second time, he called out Mike Tyson and said, "I'm calling out Mike Tyson. Let's get it on. Let's do this in February." Mike Tyson, who'd been teasing a comeback himself, responded by saying, "I'd love to just come out of retirement to fight this guy because he has a problem. We need to get him off the streets." And although we never thought that this would actually happen, Tyson has agreed to face Paul on February 2023 at an undisclosed location. While it's going to be a tough fight for Jake Paul no matter what, according to reports, Paul has turned down multiple offers from Tyson's team to make the fight an exhibition bout. The reason why he wants this to be an official sanctioned professional fight is pretty simple. If he loses, he won't have any credibility left. In fact, he will forever be mocked by fans and media alike for running away from the fight of his life. This shows the real reason why Jake Paul decided to go ahead with the fight in the first place. He knows he can beat a washed-up Mike Tyson, and that if he beats Iron Mike, he would instantly become a household name forever. On the other hand, Mike Tyson doesn't have anything to prove, but he probably just wants to have some fun before he finally hangs up the gloves. As for whether or not Mike Tyson has a chance of winning, well, we'll leave that up to you guys to decide. But here are a few reasons why Mike Tyson may actually shock the world once again. He's still the same Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson isn't the same man he used to be, but his mentality is. If he wanted to, he could end this fight within seconds. It's also worth noting that Tyson hasn't fought in over 15 years, so it's hard to judge his current level of fighting ability. What we do know is that he still possesses the power to knock out anyone. And if he manages to connect with one of his trademark punches, then Jake Paul's night will be over very quickly. Overconfidence. Jake Paul might feel that he has already won the battle before he even steps foot in the ring with Mike Tyson. Even though Tyson is 56 years old, Paul believes that he is already a better fighter than Mike Tyson. Only time will tell if that is true or not. He has nothing to lose. While Jake Paul may feel like he has something to prove in this fight, Mike Tyson doesn't have the same pressure on him. With nothing to lose, Tyson will likely be able to let loose and do whatever he wants inside the ring. In this case, that means that Jake Paul will have to be on the defensive for most of the fight. Experience. Although Jake Paul has shown some promise as a professional boxer, he has nothing on Mike Tyson when it comes to experience. Mike Tyson has been a professional boxer since 1985 and has competed for world titles on numerous occasions. He's also defended his titles successfully many times. Paul, on the other hand, has only had a few fights and is still learning the ropes. In a fight against someone as experienced as Tyson, it's unlikely that Paul will be able to keep up. Why does Mike Tyson want to fight Jake Paul? Mike Tyson is already a legend in the boxing world and doesn't really need to prove himself again. So why is he agreeing to take on such a risky fight against Jake Paul? Well, there are a few possible explanations. First, Tyson may simply enjoy the challenge of taking on a younger, hungrier fighter. After all, he was once young and hungry himself, and he knows what it takes to be the best. Or maybe Tyson is just bored and wants to have some fun. After all, he's already made a fortune in the boxing world and has nothing to prove. A fight against Jake Paul would certainly be a unique and entertaining event that would garner a lot of attention, no matter what Tyson's motivations are for wanting to fight Jake Paul. One thing is for sure, it's going to be a tough challenge for both fighters. Tyson vs. Paul, Who's the favorite? Now that the fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul has officially been announced, the next big question is, who's the favorite? Obviously, Mike Tyson is the favorite here, but not for the reasons you might think. Sure, Tyson has the experience and the power to end the fight in an instant, but it's his killer mindset that makes him the favorite. When Tyson steps into the ring, he doesn't think about knockouts or not. He thinks about ending the fight as quickly as possible, regardless of how. Paul is a young and upcoming fighter who has a lot to prove. He's got the skills and the determination to make a name for himself in the boxing world. But can he keep up with the legendary Mike Tyson? The odds are stacked against him, but Paul is up for the challenge. This will be a tough fight for both fighters, but ultimately it's likely that Tyson will prevail. He's got the experience and the killer instinct that Paul will need to defeat. If Paul wants to have any chance of winning, he'll need to be at the top of his game, and then some. It won't be easy, but anything can happen in a boxing match. So Paul shouldn't count himself out just yet. Some people say that this fight should never happen. Some people say it's a mismatch waiting to happen. They believe that Jake Paul will get in the ring with Mike Tyson and end up knocked out within seconds. Others believe that this will be the night that Jake Paul finally proves himself to the world. Who do you guys think will win the fight? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave it a like and subscribe for more videos like this. You can also check out some of our other videos which we think you'll enjoy. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next video.